Now, most area counties are under new COVID-19 restrictions. People are now required to wear a mask in public. Plus, there are new limits on indoor gatherings. And with the new mask mandate in place in Jackson County, one business owner says he'll let clients decide if they want to wear a mask inside his business. KMBC9's Alan Chope tells us tonight it's a decision getting a lot of attention.
I made an announcement that we didn't have to wear a mask in here. You get to choose if you want to or not.
And with that announcement, Lee Summit's KC Shred Gym has been at the center of a conversation that even had the Kansas City mayor talking yesterday.
I guess there's a gym owner in Lee Summit. I think it's foolishness. I think it's disrespect. I think it's exceedingly heartless.
My clients have to wear a mask while they work out, but you can go to the restaurant next door and take your mask off when you sit down. A lot of it just doesn't make sense.
Ryan says his business has received several threats. He says it's simply a client's choice and he's going to keep it that way.
Since I opened back up, I've had over 20,000 visits to my gym, not one COVID case.
Ryan says since the order was issued, he's already been visited 6 times by the health department and issued 2 personal tickets. But he says he'll keep doing what he's doing and letting his clients decide if they want to wear a mask or not.
$50 fine, I believe, so told her she can come back tomorrow and bring another one if she wants.
Ryan says he spends over $1,000 a month in cleaning wipes alone. He says it's folks who don't go to his gym that have a problem with it and not those who do.
People like blasting my Google reviews and wishing my business fails, all because I'm not mandating a mask here where you can drive over to Cass County 8 miles away and nobody's wearing a mask.
He adds,
I'm here to help people get healthy, and the best way to boost your immunity is to work out.
In Lee Summit, Alan Chope, KMBC9 News.
The Jackson County Health Department says it issued the 2 tickets after it received complaints. The department adds it'll look into other options to help ensure compliance with the county's health order. Time is running out for Kansas counties to adopt their own mask mandates. If they don't by Wednesday, they automatically become part of the state's newest mandate, according to Governor Kelly. The governor's latest order calls for wearing a mask in public spaces, healthcare facilities, and on public transportation. It also requires wearing a mask outside when social distancing isn't possible. Unlike the governor's last mask mandate earlier this year, Kansas counties are unable to opt out this time. Miami County commissioners are voting 3-2, allowing the county to become part of the governor's statewide mask mandate on Wednesday. Today's vote reverses a decision from July when commissioners passed a resolution against a mask mandate. Some commissioners cited the rising number of cases and hospitalizations as a reason for that change. Cass County commissioners are out with a series of revised COVID-19 recommendations. These are not mandates as the virus spreads there. Masks must be worn in public at all times. Gatherings have been limited to 10 people, including family and friends. The county is also asking people to limit travel outside Missouri. Cass County's positivity rate is at 18%. Kansas City, Missouri firefighters are mourning the loss of 2 of their own from the weekend. 60-year-old Captain Bobby Rocha was a 29-year veteran of the KCFD. He died from complications of COVID-19 at a hospital Saturday. Then yesterday, 45-year-old Scott Davidson died of COVID after serving the fire department for 18 years.
You know, there are hundreds of men and women on this department mourning both Bobby and Scott. Just know that you may infect somebody who may infect somebody else, and that person may be a grocery store clerk, they may be a healthcare worker, they may be a first responder. And if you knew that that could lead to their death, would you still go out? Would you still not wear a mask?
There are 69 active COVID-19 cases in the Kansas City, Missouri Fire Department, with all of those people recovering at home. 8 months into the pandemic, and scientists are studying long haulers, patients who are still fighting symptoms of COVID-19 weeks or months later. Our Haley Harrison met a Kansas City musician still struggling to breathe after his diagnosis. Haley?
Well, Chris, it's been nearly 2 months since Derek Cunningham got a diagnosis, and while he used to belt out songs on stage, these days he's just trying to catch his breath.
He used to hold a mic, but lately,
this guy right here is checking my O2 levels.
It's a pulse oximeter at his fingertip. At just 35, Derek Cunningham tells me he won't go anywhere without these life-saving devices.
And I still have my oxygen here on standby.
That's because this was him in late September, hospitalized 11 days with COVID-19 and pneumonia.
I was in the hospital. I was probably on, maybe 70, 80 liters of oxygen.
Back home, he's regaining some strength through physical therapy.
So, Derek, what kind of progress have you made?
Currently, I'm down to just using, 1 or 2 liters, which is huge improvement from where I was, because it's just
where he caught the virus.
It's just insane.
He doesn't know. He'd been careful with a family history of respiratory issues. His plea to our city, don't let your guard down. Not yet.
To not do what we normally do is not in fear, but it's more so in, I feel like, compassion and protecting others.
As for singing, Cunningham says that he hasn't even tried. but soon.
I don't want anybody to go through this.
Derek's symptoms were pretty mild at first, but he tested negative 3 separate times. Soon he was so sick that he was admitted to the ER, where he finally tested positive. Chris.
We certainly wish Derek the best. Haley, thank you. More than 800 new cases of COVID-19 and 2 more deaths are being reported in Kansas City, Missouri since Friday. Here's a look at cases across the 9-county Kansas City area since the pandemic began. Johnson County, Kansas and Kansas City, Missouri still have the most. Well, health officials say the number of available hospital beds in Kansas and Missouri is improving slightly. The Missouri Hospital Association says 40% of beds statewide are available. The Kansas Hospital Association says 37% of beds are open. Yet experts say the biggest problem is staffing, as many hospitals have workers who are out sick. 30,000 doses of an experimental COVID-19 treatment will be distributed starting tomorrow. This comes days after the FDA issued an emergency use authorization for Regeneron's antibody treatment. It is the same drug the president got during his hospital stay. It's meant for patients with mild symptoms who may be at higher risk for developing a more serious illness.